morning. Welcome to the, I was going to say the Weather Channel. Good morning. Welcome to Watch Autumn Keto Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us here every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Wednesday. Yeah. We said we weren't going to be here this morning, but
you did say that.
Per the title of the video, change plans. So it turns out plans changed. Yeah, we just told those other people, we gotta be here. So we can't be there. We gotta be here. Actually, the plans got canceled.
Extra energy you got.
So when the plans come back on the table, we will have to miss a live. It just won't be this one. So what?
I'm saying nothing.
Joyce is here.
You nailed it.
Hello, my amazing whack fab and fantabulous fine weathers.
Absolutely love seeing everyone.
Dustin said, I just ended my live stream in time to be here. Invited all my friends to join me. Happy Sunday, all. Glad you're going live today, Weathers. Glad to chat with you, Whack Fam. Oh, well, thank you so much,
There
Dustin.
we go, Keto Simple.
Yes, Jen said,
I love it.
Hope the change of plans is a good thing and not a bad thing. Whenever it happens, it will be okay. So just got rescheduled. Yeah, exactly.
We don't care.
Are you happy about Lamar Jackson winning last night? Yes. So bummed the Packers choked at the end. Also, yes. I did not see that.
Yes, that was past your bedtime.
Yes, I was asleep, but I asked my husband, so who ended up winning? He goes, Jordan Love threw a interception at the very end and blah blah blah. And I was like,
I mean, the first half was a little slow.
He said it ended up being a shootout.
They both was slinging that thing all over the place.
Yeah.
It was quite impressive.
As much as I love what CJ Stroud and D'Amico Ryans have been able to do this year, I wanted the Ravens to win. Oh, I know. I mean, that's all the media be talking about. Rookie quarterback, rookie head coach. But I am happy that Lamar won. So there you go.
No, as a Steelers fan, I'm extremely conflicted.
Yeah.
I'm totally happy Lamar won.
Hate the Ravens won.
I wish the team lost.
Yes.
Can
always have to mute my sound for the countdown because it scares the cats and maybe me. Hey, that's my jam. Whenever I hear the live happen, I'm like, oh. But I also am in full control of knowing when that's about to happen. So that's all I'm going to say.
You're adorable. What can I say?
Cindy's here. Says, good morning, everyone.
Hey,
I hope
good
you all
morning,
are well
Cindy.
this cold morning. It is cold. I feel like the weather dipped again, or was the peak the temporary thing? I feel like it dipped, and then we're like, we went back into normal 30s, 40s, and then it came right back down.
I think the weather realized it is January.
It is winter, and it gets to be cold.
That's kind of how that is typical.
Not buying it.
No, January
Brenda's here.
cold.
Says good morning. Gigi's here. Says good morning,
Always
everyone.
a pleasure, Gigi.
Brianna's here. Says happy Sunday, friend.
Good
Shelly's
morning,
here.
Brianna.
Says happy Sunday, Whack Fam.
And Shelly's in the building.
Jen said, I was the age where cancel plans was the best plans. You're right. But they're more rescheduled. It will be rescheduled.
I was not an upset person.
Yeah.
They
so
canceled two different plans.
It was yes. So, but only one of them affected the live.
There you go.
So yeah, basically we've been invited to church for a special event that will happen for the Weathers family. But that special event was supposed to happen today, and we were supposed to be at church. The special event is not happening.
The baptism.
So we're not going to church. So
event.
But it will. I didn't want to put our nephew's business
you go to
all
church
there.
for paint the walls?
No, one time we went to church because they showed a video about your family. So that was also a special event. Thank you.
The good old days.
Exactly. So it has been rescheduled.
We need to go. You need to have a reunion for your choir in your church.
No.
When you used to sing all the time.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Me.
It wasn't a church.
La, la, la.
No, it wasn't a church.
Me.
It wasn't a church choir. It was a community choir. We all went to different churches.
I thought it was a church community
Barry's
choir.
here. Says, good morning, everyone. The adventure continues.
Under the umbrella of church.
It was, but we couldn't all go back to a church because.
That's what I'm saying. They'll have that reunion though.
Oh, unfortunately, we did last year when my cousin died. Because he used to be in the choir, and this was a really good chance for all of us.
It was more somber than.
But I mean, it was the most of those people that have ever been in the same room in literally 15 years, and they were like, "It should have taken this to bring us all together." But it was magical. I'm not gonna lie.
Humans be humaning.
Exactly. Dustin said, "I love making plans, having something to look forward to, but not really mad about canceled plans if we get to stay home and chill." Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I mean. We went to the gym, we just defaulted to our normal routine, you know. So
well, that's always a good.
Hoopnit's here. It says, "Good morning, Lumleys. Happy cold sunny Sunday." That's exactly what it is. It's cold and it is sunny, but it being sunny, of course, it is Sunday, and it's happy. All four of these words.
The best part.
So, but yeah, it sucks. outside.
I mean, I'm
but Trey
prepared
Sears
for
has
it.
made it finally. I know, I'm happy that you're
Yay!
here. Donna Sears says,
Radical
good
Geeker.
morning, made it. Yes.
Now we can begin.
Dustin said, Richard, I thought about fighting you to get mic time at Ketopalooza, but don't want to get blackballed from saying Ketopalooza. You're right, because I will cross you off the list.
Now you know
who
I'm
holds
gonna have
the
them
mic?
for days.
Autumn holds
I'm
the
gonna have them
mic.
for days. As soon as you take one, 2 more in my pocket. Okay?
Yeah. And that's what everyone, like, it's so funny because everyone in the group, like in the Facebook group, is like, oh, I was going to bring a microphone for Richard. I was going to bring Richard. Guys, there's 5 microphones. He just is not going to get one. It's not like, oh, if there were more microphones, Richard would get one. Like, we don't need microphones. No matter how many microphones there are, he will never get in front of one. Okay?
Why are you so extra?
Like, that's bottom line.
Why are you extra? Just be a regular. You need a little salty.
Joy said we are staying warm by ditching the place we are renting to a nice warm hotel, praying we can get into a nice rental home. Yes, I'm praying that your accommodations level out pretty soon.
I'm with you on that one.
So yes.
Well, it is January, so that's when things happen.
Yeah, it's a new year. Time for new things. What is he doing?
Nothing.
What is over here? Some food? Look, I'm cleaning up. Don't worry.
It's okay.
I know I've said that every weekend. But it's going to be this weekend because it's sunny outside. Oh, that's why you literally have a treat for him. Give him his treat.
That's
all I'm saying. He just loves to tease our dog by not giving him his treat. Marianne Sears says, good morning. Okay, guys. So, Jen, I think you're the only person that's going to get this because you used to go to...
You did it.
The literal exact same, it's right here, but yeah. The literal exact same Crunch Fitness that we went to. You know those lockers at the front where like you can turn the code and then like set your own code every time you use the lock? Literally walking to the gym this morning, every single one had been sabotaged. That's the only word I'm going to call it. It's sabotage because what they did was turn the lock on and then they turned the combination and then they closed it to where the lock, like it made the locker door default to be open. Like you couldn't unlock it to latch it back. They were all just turned and locked. And I asked the young, bless his heart, teenage front desk worker, maybe early 20s. I said, how do you reset these? Like, how can we? He was like, we have a key that can lock and unlock them, but we can't reset the combination. Like, we'll have to call a technician out. Nobody knows how to reset the combination. And I was just like, so while we were working out, I was just like, okay, well, here, can you unlock one for us? And then we put our clothes in there and then he locked it. So he was like, just come get me when you're ready to leave and I'll unlock it. So then I was like, I'm ready to go. He unlocked it. And I was like, I don't accept the fact that there's no way to reset this combination. I thought you were thinking about
that the whole time you exercise.
No. Okay. I only got around to it. I mean,
I thought you were over there like,
no, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it the whole time, but I was like, I'm figuring this out before I leave. Like, and then that was the only thought that I had. But then when I walked back over to the locker, I was just like mad all over again. Right. So I was like, I'm figuring this out before I leave. So literally, the brand name of the locker is on front of the locker. Yes, I literally Googled how to reset locker.
You can basically do that to anything.
It is a 45-second YouTube video. And if for some reason the lock has been turned because the combination is lost, here's how you reset the combination. 10 seconds, reset. I was just like, okay. So then I told the little, he's not a little boy. I told I told the young man, I was like, hey, I figured it out if you want me to show you, because it's not hard at all. He was like, oh, bet, So he came over there and I was like, see, all you got to do is hold this, turn this, and then it'll unlock it. He said, what? And then he immediately tried it because they were all like that. When I tell you they were all like that. So he just grabbed one, did it. He was just like, wow, that's crazy. He said, I'm doing these all right now.
And he reached in his pocket and said, here's a $5.
So he started
doing about your day.
He said, thank you so much. This is going to help so many people. And I was just like, no problem. And then I was like, but please tell your coworkers so that in case anyone does this again, they know how to reset them. He was like, man, I'm doing all these right now. So as we left, he was literally resetting because there had to be 40 lockers and they were all unusable because somebody had like sabotaged them, right?
Your knowledge.
And here's my problem with the whole thing is that it was a 1 minute Google how to reset combination on brand name locker. He said, no, there's no way to do it. We have the key, but there's no way to reset it. And I was just like, so there's no way that the makers of these locks made the code unrecoverable.
When I was high, they didn't tell me.
1 second Google. And then I watched the video and I was able to do it immediately. And
I was like, and you're a loss.
And he was just, I mean, and here's the thing. I appreciate his gratitude. Like, I appreciate him saying, wow, that was really helpful. This is going to help a lot. And I was like, thank you. But I just want to be like, all it took was Google. 1 Google. I figured it out in the time it took Richard to like put his short pants back on and listen to a song. Like, they have been doing this for weeks. And here's the thing. I've seen them locked before, but usually it's maybe 10 or 20% of them. So I'm like, okay, those are broken, but at least I can find one. Today, it was every single one. And I was like, you're telling me this entire square is useless because somebody sabotaged it? I was like, I refuse to accept that.
And I was like, if you've seen Batman, sometimes people want to see the world burn, okay? Don't make people
because that was that
it's called sabotaging.
That was my biggest issue. Was that the point of doing it? There was no point. Like, I could understand if like you wanted people to put their goods in there unsecure, so maybe you can steal it, or you wanted to prove a point. So why would someone do this? Like, there's no benefit to anyone, even the person that did it. There's no benefit. Like,
I was prepared just to throw my stuff and unlock locker and move on.
Exactly. No. I'm sorry.
Well, first of all, I don't bring anything important.
It was a cold 34 degrees in here.
Sweatpants.
But you put your headphone case in a locker.
No, I would have kept it with me.
Oh, if you couldn't have locked it. No.
I would just put my everything that's I don't mind stealing. I would put it like my pants and my shirt. You can take. I can get to the car on that.
Dustin
kept the keys
said tech person exactly came in and sabotaged them to call to pay the bill. Oh, not today.
Oh,
that's what I
didn't think about that.
I was like, was it a conspiracy by the company?
It's an inside job.
No. Oh my gosh, Uncle Big Guy.
It's an inside job.
Favorite name. Said, howdy y'all. Dustin sent me here. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you, Dustin, for inviting your Uncle Big Guy to come.
That's literally what I call everybody.
It's good to be here. It's been a little bit from the last time. I'm happy you're here now.
Hey, Uncle Big Guy.
Jen said you should be member of the month. Come on.
I was halfway through. Mom lifted my pants and I was like, "Do you work here today?"
No.
Where's your name tag? I don't no name tag.
Matre said it's 16 degrees. Yeah, so I'm 100% staying inside. It was 19 degrees and it's cold. You feel every second of that. So
especially if you're a biker.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out there in that.
Exactly. It's not worth it. We're talking to you.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Dustin said it's crazy that people don't think to go to YouTube first. I start with YouTube whenever I have a question about things, how to fix.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's also, remember, YouTube has 1,000 people just willing to teach 1,000 other
people. It was
people.
a 45-second video. I mean, it was just so easy. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I believe it.
Kim's here. Hey, it says only my business. That's it. I'm learning and practicing how to Google stuff like this, watching you from the road on the way home to our new home. I am so excited about that. I saw your Facebook picture yesterday, and I'm so happy that the water situation got worked out. So
fancy pants.
Yeah, Brianna said the person thought they were funny. It was probably a teenage boy. They find things like that funny. That's literally what I said. It was probably a child or a young teenager, like, ha, making things more difficult, like for no other purpose than causing chaos.
And I was like, nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a possibility.
Yes.
Chaos agents exist.
Dustin said, like changing a battery in your car key fob is like $50 to fix at the dealership, or a 2-minute fix when you do it yourself, and the cost of the battery.
Boy, you better be quiet. You out here spilling all type of tea.
I mean, it's just crazy. No, Cindy said it's 5 degrees. Woo, here in Richmond, Kentucky at the moment with a predicted high of 26.
Yay.
Yeah, so that's another good thing. We were gonna have to leave to go to church, but now that we don't, we've left to go to the gym and we're home for the rest of the day. We are bundled up. And I promised my husband, like for the past month, I haven't promised, I've really declared, I am cleaning up this house. And he's like, you said that last week. And I was like, shut up, Richard. Because this week,
I didn't say
I am cleaning up the house.
Like, whenever you are.
Exactly.
I'm here for
all right. And I'm like, you're saying that like you don't believe me. And I'm like, I will clean it up. Mm-hmm. So that is happening today.
You're saying past is prologue.
It's not joke. But I will be cleaning up today. Like I'm staying on my feet all day.
It's okay because I will also clean up.
Yes.
Oh, I did it yesterday. Never mind. Cleaned up yesterday.
The kitchen looks amazing, except for the junk that I need to get out of there.
It's okay.
Jen said we are driving to my brother-in-law's today for family Christmas. Jeez Louise, it's like a month late. Looking forward to watching the games today. Yes, I am very excited about that.
You must have drive for this family Christmas.
Yeah, coming up, Christmas 2024.
This is in a few. We're going to bank this one.
Exactly.
This is for future Christmas.
Mom's here. Says good morning, Otto, Richard, and the Wax fam. Donna said, yes, use YouTube to change the battery in my key pop. Yeah, I mean, we use YouTube. Look, what did we do recently? Changed the faucet, or we had in the kitchen, you know, the little sprayer, it comes out of the faucet, and they have it's called the side sprayer. That's what it's called. We were just like, the side sprayer was leaking. It wasn't working. YouTube, beep, 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 beep. We cleared everything out from under there. My husband slid under the sink like a pro, unscrewing knobs and stuff. And here I am fitting little pieces of things together and screw. What? God. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. So I'm just.
You're so adorable.
That's also why.
No, you are very handy and use your hands type of gal.
Well, I am okay if a problem doesn't have a solution. Like, that just we'll never know. Like, okay, I can accept that.
Mm-hmm.
This problem clearly had a solution.
I hear you there.
And just being like, that's just how it works. We can't do it. Like, and here's the thing.
'Tis life.
I'm always of the, I'll be the judge of that, right? And so, like, if I were to Google it and I was reading, like, to reset the lock, call a technician, I'd be like, wow, you really can't do it. Like, I got to know stuff for myself.
Like a very particular key
or something.
Like
but I was just like, wow, guess you can't. But, like, I would need to read that myself. I'm not believing, no, there's no way to do it. I highly doubt it, right?
Well,
and so
if my manager told me there's no way, there's
and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's a training issue, because this is a very common issue that they have, and it's clearly them not being trained on if the lockers ever get stuck, do this.
1,000%. Because I'm pretty sure if they were taught what you just said today, that would have not happened.
That would not happen. He would have they would have been mad because you do have to reset them, but it literally takes less than a minute per locker. Like,
look at you.
They were all locked. It was. I have never seen anything like that
smitten
before.
Right now.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Jim and Cheeler here says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and my whack fam.
You're so adorable.
Yes. Brianna said, I YouTube something, try to do it, mess it up, get angry at myself and cry. Then I call my dad and he fixes it for me. I love that for you.
I'm like that sometimes, Brianna. Well, because also I am like don't know my own strength a lot, so I'll break it. You're like, oh, that's supposed to do that? I didn't. Ooh, that.
And here's the thing.
Is there a latch in there?
I am here for calling a professional after I've given it a go.
Yes, once I break it.
I'm not going to do it before I give it a go.
I'll at least look at it.
I'm a give it a go type lady.
No, I was.
Joyce said heading into church. Pray everybody has a blessed day. Same
right back at you, Joyce. No, I was, even when we were doing the side sprayer, I was like, I might break this. And if I do, we got to buy another side sprayer?
No kitchen.
Get the bundle?
Takeout for, exactly. Like, go buy a new sink set. Because what we did was just buy a universal side sprayer.
Mm-hmm.
Universal, my left toe. Exactly. Universal. But we ended up we ended up fixing it. But, like, yes, it was, we could call a professional after that.
Oh, I know. It was okay.
But, guys, another reason I'm happy to be here today is because tickets go on sale to Taquitapalooza on Wednesday for previous attendees. Yeah, be on the lookout. Oh, no. There are a limited number of early bird tickets available, and those will only be available to previous year attendees. Mm-hmm. And so I am looking to sell out of early bird tickets on the first day.
What?
Yeah, that is very doable. If a good amount of people from last year want to come back to this year. And here's the thing. Even if I don't sell out of early bird tickets before general admission tickets go on sale, that just means on Friday, if there's still early bird tickets left, snag you up a ticket.
Sprinkling them on everybody.
Exactly. So, but I'm looking.
You get early birds.
You get early birds. Exactly. Right. And so what will happen is that
I made myself hungry.
What will happen is that tickets will be unavailable. Like right now you can view the page, but then pretty soon you won't be able to view the page, and it'll only be accessible to previous attendees.
And this is Wednesday
and Thursday, and then Friday general admission tickets will be on sale. And then, well, that's not true. General admission tickets will also be on sale to previous attendees when early bird sells out, right? But what that means is that the general public tickets will be on sale on Friday, because this is
so Wednesday's
a pre-sale.
Is the only window you got.
Wednesday and Thursday are the only days that previous attendees have access to either early bird or early tickets, like general tickets.
Now, are you emailing the previous attendees?
Yes. Okay. Because there's a special. There's going to be there's going to be a password that only they can access it, and I will be sending the password. And then on Friday, everyone else will have access to the tickets. And then, like I said, if for some reason there are early bird tickets left, feel free to purchase one of those early bird tickets. But if not, the general admission tickets will be on sale.
I love everything you just said.
And I get this question a lot. There is no difference between early bird and general. Like, the only difference is the price. Like, you are getting a price discount for being one of the early people to buy tickets, but there's no special thing. So even if you miss early bird and you get general registration, it's all the same thing. Like, there's no special treatment. There's no anything.
Early birds get
Once you get to Keto-Palooza, we're all family and everyone's the same, right?
Or the
but
bacon.
For all those people that, purchased it early in the year, that's why they get a monetary discount.
I love that. You make so much sense all the time.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what we're doing. Donna said, where there's a will, there's a way. You're right. And I'm figured it out.
Take a flathead screwdriver and pop that thing.
Especially if it's not difficult. Here's the thing. If it would have been a 35-minute video of how to reset the locks, I would have been like, okay, I'll watch this when I get home. But it was a 1-minute video. No, you ain't gonna do me.
Look at you.
Brianna said, my dad always asks, why didn't you just call me to begin with? Because I'm trying to be an independent woman. I'm just not good at it. Here's the thing. I know my lane. Like, I stay in my lane. If it's something that I'm just
break
like,
out the circular saw.
Yeah, that's not my lane, right? But like minor home repairs, I can do.
Measure twice, cut once.
Yes, so I feel that. That's pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
no, that's kind of me. I'm just terrified I'm gonna mess it up. Got to pay the person a little extra to.
But see, here's the thing: they won't know that you messed it up. Like it just came like this, and then they're going to charge you the first fee. Jim and Sheila said we still need to get our tickets. Thanks for a reminder. Everybody needs to get their tickets. They're not on sale yet. Yes. So, but they'll be on sale for you on Wednesday. Yeah, exactly. Dustin said I mentioned it on my live today that I imagine Keto-Palooza tickets will be gone much sooner than last year. Don't sleep on these tickets. Now that I agree with. So, but Gigi said, is there a limit on how many early bird tickets can be bought? Now that's a great question. There is limit of 4 on every type of ticket, general or early bird. So yeah, it's not like one person can buy up all of the tickets and then like resell them. Like they can do that up to 4, but after that, because I know a lot of people that came last year, they might want early bird tickets for their friends that they're bringing, but you can only buy up to 4, right? And that's another thing. Just because another person didn't come last year, if the tickets are being bought by someone that did come, they can buy 4. And so that's just how it works. So
I love everything you just said.
Yes, Cindy said we'll get an email. Yes, you will be getting an email with the password.
She's very.
Yes, Jen said, did you see that Amanda listed tickets for Low Carb for Better Health? Yes, I did. We are definitely going to that. So we will be there, and as far as I know, she will be at Keto-Palooza, so we're good.
There we go.
Yes. Let me see. Oh, come here, dog. Okay. So while you're here, let me solicit you. What speakers would you have? Would you all like to see at Keto-Palooza? Because I've been sending out some emails, and I was just like, but maybe I should send. But like, it's not that I'm running out of people by any means. I have a lot of people in the nebula, but then I'm like, well, who would people attending like to see? Just let me see. And Paul, not Gary Tops. I love you. I love Gary. I love you, Paul.
You're so
He's
silly.
not coming. Like we've done this dance.
He's busy.
Exactly.
He got things to do.
He got things to do. So. But anybody else that I can reach out to, let me know.
You're so cute.
So.
No,
yes.
that's a good poll there you did.
Yeah. So yeah, Kim said folks don't know. Autumn don't play about that. I don't know how to do that. Like if I don't know, I will figure it out.
I'm
Or
pretty
if
sure
I
she was
don't
thinking
know,
about that the whole movie.
I will confirm that I don't know and need to enlist the help of a professional. Well,
I
I'm
was
going to figure out how it gets done. Exactly. Gigi was like, "Psst, I got those Kia Palooza." Exactly. Like open your jacket and have like all these tickets. I got them early birds. Hey, what do you think about these? Yeah, like no, you
This
can only,
land of
you can
milk and
only get
honey.
4.
You gotta get
So-
yours while they're getting good.
Yes. So I that's what I'm working
You're
on.
so
Like
cute.
Keto Palooza heading into it.
You were so
So
cute.
yeah, like some people have been asking, like, do you think tickets will sell out immediately? And so early bird tickets, I'm hoping. That's the least I can do is hope that the tickets will sell out immediately. But general registration, I think they might sell out by the summer. Like the first couple of months. Yeah. If they sold out any earlier than that, I would be very surprised and elated. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really think it is like, if you're just getting a general registration ticket, I don't think there's a rush of, if I don't get them Friday, I won't get them. Like, I feel like at least even through the end of February, you can get some tickets. And here's the thing, by watching this live, you will always know how many tickets are left. Like, I'll be like, "Ugh, guys, tickets are going. Please get your ticket." Or like, "Oh no, there's a good amount left." You still have time, right? Early bird on the other hand, I want to see them things snatched up. But other ones, like as we get like through the year, because tickets last year sold out like at the beginning of September, or was it the middle of September? I feel like we had 2 solid weeks before tickets went off sale. So because tickets usually go off sale 2 weeks before the event. So 2 weeks before that, they were already sold out. So yeah, they at the beginning of September, they were sold out. This year, I'm thinking June, July, they'll be sold out. That's what I want to have happen.
There you go.
So
where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes. Yes, Kim said, is that 4 tickets per credit or debit card? It's per email per email address that registered last year. So that is.
So that's how you're tracking it.
That's name and email, right? So like,
that's how I'm
if Patty Johnson was pjohnson@gmail.com last year, then I see Patty Johnson at like Patty J at Gmail. No, Patty, you can't. Like, it's pretty much by person, right? So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. Because here's the thing, I will be manually monitoring it as well. Because here's the thing, as much as I love y'all and appreciate y'all, somebody's going to tell somebody else. Like, somebody's going to give the password away. And so non-last year attendees, I'm expecting to see some names pop up. And I'm like, ooh, you didn't come last year. Refund, right? Like, you get refunded. You can buy a regular ticket on Friday, right? Like,
because you be checking.
Yeah, I'll be checking because it's the rules. Like, I just don't like it when people don't follow the rules and when people don't think the rules apply to them. That's my least favorite things ever in the world. And seeing as tickets will be available 2 days later, come on now. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
You are so adorable.
Okay, Brenda, tell me this. Is it kills or kilts?
Pretty much the second one, probably.
Kilts.
It's like
kilts.
Z. I think you pronounce the Z.
Kills.
It's like past tense.
Kilts. He kills him. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Shelly said Bronson and Nat. Oh, I do love me some Coach Bronson.
Oh, you're putting out some good names.
Jay Shane and Goody Beats. Goody Beats would be awesome. His positivity is so welcome. Yeah, I mean, have you ever met him before? That positivity that's online. In person, like it's like literally bouncing off the walls. Like, oh my God, Logan, are you okay?
It's like Popeye when he eats his spinach.
I mean, like he is on one, like all the time, and it's pretty crazy. So
that's how it was when we was in Vegas.
Oh yeah, Dustin said I just talked to him on my Saturday Live last week. Yeah, absolutely. Lord. Yes, Dr. Westman would be good. Here's the thing, Jen. I need to reach out to somebody because I thought I had his phone number or his email address, and I don't. And and here I am literally typing up an email inviting him to come, and I have nowhere to send it because I'm like, I could have swore I had his information. So
speaking, you go through the Bears.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get his contact information, but I am already reaching out about that. So
Chris and Miriam, no people.
Jim and Sheila said our ticket's gonna be able to purchase with PayPal. Yes, so PayPal and credit card. And like Apple Pay, Google Pay, like all the pays. All online. Yeah, just not like Venmo
Yeah.
or anything like that. Zelle, no transferring, but like yes, you will be able to purchase tickets
There
through
you go.
PayPal.
Oh my God.
Nurse Cindy,
I like
love
what you
her
just
so
said.
much.
Oh, I love Nurse Cindy.
Oh my gosh.
Ever
What
since
about
we did
Maggie
our-
from that podcast? She is such an introvert.
Mm.
I would actually listen. Like the reason she likes talking on a podcast so much is because it's just her, right?
Because it's a podcast.
But I would love to invite her.
No,
so.
that's cool.
Jen said, I think a good mix of technical advice and mental mindset speakers would be important.
That's very smart.
And here's the thing that I got a lot of feedback on last year in terms of the speakers, which I was very surprised about, was that a lot of people were looking for actual like instruction or direction, you know, like they didn't tell us what to do or how to do it. Like there wasn't a lot of information we could actually use. And I was like, but what do you mean
I know,
actually
right? You want like a meal plan?
Yeah, that's what I was just like,
you want like a diet organizational
you
tool?
know, so
here's a worksheet. Fill in with stuff you want.
You know, like I am balanced on people that like keep it sciencey and people that like just work on the mindset. But a lot of people were like, nobody told us how to do anything. And I was
need concrete A, B, C,
maybe
D,
I need
E,
to make
F.
it clearer that that's not what the speakers are, you know, like therefore.
Well, I don't know if they want like their personal trainer.
Yeah, like you need a coach.
Yes,
like this is not, the speakers aren't going to
individually coach you.
Yes.
Not at this convention, and you can pay them later to do that.
Yeah. Cindy said, "Oh, my sister says she would like Jason Fung. Oh, I love Jason Fung.
Ooh, look at the names.
Dave Feldman.
Look at the names. Okay, Cindy, bam, hit it up."
Dustin said, "I emailed Dr. Westman on the email I found on Duke's website. Never got a response." Actually, but see, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I emailed him on that one too, like a couple of years ago.
Sure that's a fake website.
But he responded. Like I remember corresponding with him, and so I searched through my history. I was like, "Where is that?" And I can't find it. And I swore, because I met him at Keto Salt Lake 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I swore I took his phone number. And I'm like, did I get a new phone? Like, I was very surprised that I did not have his contact information.
I understand completely. I feel the same way.
Beth said I came in late. My key fob one went right after my other one died. My husband wasn't in my what is this, Beth? What nonsense is I'm not reading this. So I watched a YouTube and fixed it myself.
One night after the other died. They died back to back.
Okay, my key fob died one right after the. Okay, he was then offended. No, my husband will never get offended if I don't ask him to do stuff. So
you ain't lying. You was an independent person.
Dustin said yes, Dave Feldman and Shaban.
Now, if I come back with a hole in the wall.
Exactly. What did you do?
Did we do this?
I'll have to see.
Did we do the proper thing?
Kim said would love Maggie Sterling. I know, right? I know, right?
That's the second Maggie.
Yes.
I love all the names. The names are amazing.
Brianna said these aren't intro lessons to keto. It's usually people who are somewhat knowledgeable and want to expand that and want to make relationships. Exactly. Like this isn't how to do keto. Like the speakers aren't there to tell us. They're there to give us new insight, renewed motivation, a tidbit we haven't thought about before, and then meeting people and making relationships.
Sprinkle the knowledge.
Yeah, like Keto 101 is not really what we're covering.
Yeah, if you were Keto 101,
yes.
I don't know what event to go to. I don't know, read a book.
Dustin said he was very personable. Yeah, low carb for better health. We talked a few times. I want to have him on my Saturday live. Yeah, no, he's great. Like I swore, and I literally talked to him at Low Carb for Better Health last year, and I was just like, I'm gonna invite you to come to my conference. I'll email you because I assumed I had his email address. Like I just talked to him last August, and I don't have his email.
You don't assume stuff. You don't assume stuff.
Gigi said. Okay, you twisted my arm. I'll speak. This is hilarious.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
fine with that. GG, I got your back. Okay, I got extra microphones for days. Okay, so if you need one,
that is hilarious.
Come holler.
Yeah, and so here's another thing. Brianna said you've never had like a panel, been on a panel. That's another thing people are asking. Like, I'd like for there to be a speakers panel. I won't do that ever. Honestly,
just where they're all on stage at the same time.
Yes. Okay. And like with an hour. Literally only 2 questions get asked, you know, like it's not. I've never liked any panel that I've ever been to, just to be honest.
It's like because you ask one question, everybody has to have a response to that same question.
Yeah.
Like, that's like 5 minutes each person.
So
that's going
And
to
I'm
chew
just
up
like,
time like crazy.
I don't like
Maybe
it.
we had another day.
Yeah. But at the same time, I also don't like pre-submitted questions, like because it doesn't feel very, So I don't do panels. Like there are plenty of other places that do panels,
except labs,
like KetoCon. Yeah, I do blood panels exactly. So,
yeah, if this is your first like intro to stuff, I don't know if this is a wise move.
Yeah, I am very familiar with Dave Feldman. Yes, and I've seen him speak several places. So, yes. And look, here's the thing. I love his presentation. I'd be thinking they're too technical. Like, is that the sort of stuff y'all want to see? I'm just like,
that's when you got to break out your science.
Do we need to read all of these white papers? Like, is this what we're? Yes. But if that's the sort of stuff y'all want to see, because
well, we're all full of vitamin G up here.
Yes. And maybe that's what I should ask. Beth said maybe there was more people new to keto last year. Yeah, and I do ask how long have you been doing keto? Maybe I need to. I don't know.
I mean, maybe you should give them all a pamphlet. And be like,
that's what I'm saying.
This is how
maybe
keto works.
I will print. Maybe it'll be in the booklet.
Yes.
Like because spending a whole talk on that, like an hour on that, I just feel like would not be beneficial to air. Like would the value cliff would just fall completely off.
Well, the experienced people would be like, "Why are we talking about?"
I mean,
this?
for a whole 1/7 of their entire thing is. Like unusable, not unusable, but like just like nothing new, right?
It's remedial. It's like goes back to the beginning.
Laura Spath. Was she the MC at KetoCon last year? I think that's where I remember that name from because I like saying the word Spath. I do remember that.
Amazing.
I do. Thanks for all these suggestions, you guys. Because I'm always looking for women.
They'll bounce it back.
Yes. And yeah, a lot of those other names were like people that I already like. I was like, yeah, good. I am in the right ballpark, boom. Right? Because I'm going there too.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin said, I imagine he could tailor a presentation to beginners, just kind of going through high levels of cholesterol and why it's not the important markers we thought it was. I do like that. I actually like Dr. Westman's book. What is it called? It is purple. I can see it in my head.
Thanks, my doctor told me.
Lies my doctor told me is Dr. Berry. But like that was a really good beginner book. And so maybe Dr. Westman could do something.
I don't know.
But
we'll put the thinking hat on.
Yes. Kim said Alex is so calm today. I know, right? He already had his little bone, and
he got a belly full of food.
Yeah, he's about to start showing out.
Relaxed.
So. Sydney said Dr. Lisa Wiedemann? Okay.
I like Wiedemann.
Andrew Carp Confusion. That was such a good book.
There you go.
It was such. I read that book, and I don't read, but Cindy, I read that book. So
amazing.
It was amazing.
Thanks for the memory.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Justin said, I know you had Amy Berger before. She would be cool. Exactly. Like Amy Berger and Dr. Westman wrote that book together. So I already had Amy. So let me see if I can get the doctor on the other side. Kim Howerton was
You had a nice little
Exactly. Oh yes, Mindy Peltz. She does a lot of good work with like keto for women specifically. So yeah, okay.
These names.
This is the ballpark I'm thinking of. So okay, we're good. We're good here. So
perfect.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for all your help. Don't forget,
fun Sunday.
If you've been to if you went to Ketopalooza before, then you will be getting email on Tuesday evening with ticket sales. Tickets go on sale at midnight. Not to be dramatic, you don't need to be like on there at midnight refreshing. You don't. Yes, you really don't. But they go on sale at midnight. And I'll send you the password at Tuesday night. So don't be like, it's 6 o'clock. Where is it? No, it's coming even later than that. Like, because my point is for people to wake up on Wednesday and then have seen that they were sent an email. But it's coming around 9 p.m. So if you're late, I'll be asleep right after that, right? But if you stay up late, you could do it. You get it at 9, go to midnight. But like, don't do that. Just wake up the next morning and buy your tickets, everybody. So, okay. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Go football.
Sunday.
And then we'll talk next week. We can the church invitation could come at any time. So for all we know, on Thursday, they're like, oh, it's on for Sunday. Like, we just don't know. So we're on standby. But like, okay. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.